Alright, so I'm in here to record Premier Draft in Zendikar. Looking forward to it. Very much looking forward to it. Be interesting to see what we open. Arena seems to be stable again, which is brilliant. I tried playing on Thursday when the set first released and I didn't have much luck. So I didn't. What do we got? Shadow's Verdict. Exile all creatures and planeswalkers with converted mana cost 2 or less in the battlefield, and all creature and planeswalker cards with converted mana cost 2 or less from all graveyards. I don't think that's particularly good. In limited, just in the sense that you have to wait to turn 5 to cast this, and like they might have one, and it also hits yours. So I don't think that's necessarily worthwhile. I like that card. Definitely doing the kicker thing. Cinderclasm deals 1 damage to each creature. If it was kicked, it deals 2 damage to each creature instead. There's a lot of 2 toughness running around. I wonder. Spikefield has it. There's 1 damage to any target. A lot of 1 toughness, like I said. So these look interesting. I'm not sure how good Cinderclasm is. Sizzling Barrage is situational. It's decent, but it's not the best. I don't love it. Seafloor Stalker I do like. An unblockable creature is always good. So what do? I'm going to go with Seafloor Stalker. Cinderclasm may have been the correct pick, I'm not sure. Okay, one of the dual lands, that's nice. If you end up blue-red, that's very nice. We have the green-white landfall guy, which is quite cool. That's a fine card as well. Just like a 6 mana 5/4 haste. Yeah, that can be cheaper than that. That's pretty good. I do like the Parting Faladar. Vanquish the Weak's not bad. Molten Blast is also not bad. Rabid Bite's also not bad. So right now I'm not entirely sure what I want to do. Actually, this is a really tough one. I don't know which card is the best. Vanquish the Weak. Destroy target creature with power 3 or less. It's probably good enough. I could also try that, but it's a gold card, so I'm not so sure about that. How good is Vanquish the Weak? I think I'm going to try the Rabid Bite, maybe. Yeah, I'm going to try that for now. Roiling Vortex. The beginning of each player's upkeep, Roiling Vortex takes 1 damage to them. Okay, whenever player casts spell, no mana spell cast spell. No, that's a constructed thing. So we got Gnarled Colony, which is a good one. Feed the Swarm. Oh, that's good. Okay, so now I wish I'd taken Vanquish the Weak, but I'm still okay with taking Feed the Swarm here. Okay, so we got a blue, a green, and a red card, or blue, green, and a black card, and they're all fine. Fireblade Charger, 1/1 mana, blah blah blah. Nah, I don't love that card. Synchronized Spellcraft is fine, though. I find 4 oftentimes by the time you get around to 5 mana, it's usually just not enough. Into the Royal I do like. Oh, and another Feed the Swarm. I like both of these cards. But Feed the Swarm kills them forever. And Into the Royal only gets rid of them for a little while. I think I'm going to take Feed the Swarm though. It's just kill anything. I know it's sorcery speed. I know you do take a little bit of damage, but it's just so cheap. So that's the party thing. Right now we got a rogue. We've no counter shenanigans going on thus far. That would be a great card if we could do that well. That card's okay. So it's a 3 mana 6/6. So they need 8 cards. But you can use it to help mill. I'm going to try this card, and I'm going to try and do the mill thing, because that, to be fair, is what blue black is trying to do. So not that I'm getting zoned in blue black, because it looks like green is open. But blue is also open, so that's good. And I will happily take one of these. So that will leave us with a wizard and a rogue. So we're going. Into the Royal, brilliant. That's a late one. And it's most certainly the card we're taking here. Okay. So happy with the deck so far. Cascade Seer I'm not so sure about. Scry is nice, but 3/3 is not enough. Whenever land enters battlefield under control. Oh yes, I do like the Dreadworm, but it is a 5 mana card. I also like the Tajuru Snarecaster. Tajuru Snarecaster. So what are we taking? We're taking the 4-drop, the 5-drop, or the 2-drop with flexibility. Not sure which one's better. Nah, I think we'll take the Dreadworm. I really like that card. 5/4 that can become indestructible. I mean, that's tough to deal with. That is tough to deal with. What's this thing? Oh yeah. Okay, we'll take the Seer here. I know I probably should have taken the 2-drop, but I don't feel it's good enough. Okay, so Vanquish the Weak Wield, and we also have a Marauding Blight Priest. That makes any life gain shenanigans we do somewhat interesting. Vanquish the Weak, destroy target with power 3 or less. There's a lot of them running around, but for 3 mana, I don't know. I don't know if that card is good. But we shall try. Yeah, we'll see. We'll give it a go. I don't think it's going to be great, but it's useful. You know, I mean, it does hit this Expedition Diviner. You know, it can hit up. It can hit up. But 3 mana to kill a creature power 3 or less isn't necessarily good. You know, because I mean, a lot of the creatures you're going to want to kill are the bigger ones, right? So I don't know if I like Vanquish the Weak at all. But we don't have to play it. What was the other card? What was the other option there? In lieu of Vanquish the Weak? I don't remember. Oh yes, 3/2 life gain thing. Yeah, that's fine. Oblivion's Hunger. Target creature you control against instrument and turn. Draw a card that creature plus card. Okay, cool. Probably not going to play you, but you never know. You never know. Oh no, you never know. Ooh. Yeah, Synchronized Spellcraft isn't the best, I found. I mean, it's good. Of course, it's very good. But I find you often want it to be either 1 cheaper or do 1 more damage. So we'll see. Splash Willow. Drana Science. So this is Bright Bleth Catoblepus, but with party shenanigans rather than devotion shenanigans. So, like the -2/-2 is probably not enough. So you would really want to be doing the party thing relatively well for this guy. But we have a rogue. We have 2 wizards, so that's pretty cool. We have another rogue, so that's pretty decent. And that's it. Right. So most of the time we're just going to be getting -2/-2. So right now, not great. But we have clerics and we have warriors to pick up, so we have time. So that is a good card. But I'm gonna draft the easy way, because it's early, like in the set. So it's between a 4 mana 3/4 rogue, a nice combat trick, or a cleric, which I'll have with the party. I would like to pick up Subtle Strike, honestly. I really would. I think it's a good combat trick. But right now, I'm just going to focus on a 3-drop and getting the Silencer a little bit better. But I would like to take that Subtle Strike realistically. There's another one now. I think I'm going to pass that. So there's card draw. Oh, so many cards here. Right, normally I would take the Stonework Pack Beast almost a lot of the time. Especially now that we have a party thing. Because technically if you go like Pack Beast into like anything, into a wizard. So say we go Pack Beast into a cleric, into a wizard, into Drana, that's -4/-4, and that is good. But I don't think we want to do that. And I think card draw is important in this format. So I'm going to take Field Research. I think it's a good card. But I want like that entire pack. So, ooh, we got the blue-black rare. So that's a rogue thing? Yeah. It's like ninjutsu, but for rogues. And it helps us mill, right? Doesn't it? Does it help us mill? No, that's a different card. But whenever these come down to a player, you may put target permanent card from that player's graveyard on the bottom. Wow. Okay, so we're going to play him. And now we want to prioritize rogues where possible. So that's 2 5-mana cards. So that's a rogue. I would like Into the Royal. I would really like Into the Royal. But I think with Zareth, we need to focus on the rogues. I would also like to take this Vampire Cleric. But we're not going to gain life too often. So that's not going to happen right now. I want to take Into the Royal. I really do. But I want to prioritize this rogue. So that's it. What does this do? Colorless creature you control, you +2/+2. That's kind of cool. Yeah, that's not for us though. That is a split card, but not a very good one. Volcanic Blow Percenters, yeah. So that's a cleric we can just cast on turn 2. Not exciting. I mean, this puts you up a card and costs you a total of 4 mana, so that's okay, I guess. Ooh, this guy though. I would rather have the flexibility on the bounce, to be honest, than have this early cleric. So, but I it's close. It's close. Okay, so this is removal, right? Target creature or planeswalker. But the a 3/3 flash flyer is a damn good card. But we gotta take the removal. And we're kinda doing the party thing okay, so this is a better card in our deck now anyway. Oh, that one, no, this one, sorry. Am I splashing? Is that splashing? Do I have anything that helps me splash currently? I do not. I would love to play this card. But I want to take the boring safe rogue pick. You know, I probably shouldn't. I should probably take my chance on that. Oh, another feed this one. Wow, okay, we're doing it. Oh, that's a rogue though. When you enter battlefield, target blah blah blah. You know, creature in your party. Choose one of those cards. I'll play this card. That card. Not a great card. Not a great card. Not a terrible card. But it has applications later in the game, which is nice. Or we could just get some more removal. Our 2-drop slot is really light actually, but I'm still gonna take the removal. Oh well, you're a rogue, so now we're more interested in you. Okay. Oh, we got a Soul Strike back. We could also do the Seagate Colossus thing. Is that greedy? Yeah, that's probably greedy. I think these cards, I don't understand. I don't think you should see a pick 10. I don't think that's right. I think it's very easy to get that out for 5, at which point it is a good card. I think, yeah, it's even relatively easy to get out for 2, really. Or for, not for 2, for 4. Okay, our 2-drop slot is looking rather bare. But we have a lot of removal there, which is nice. We might play you. Suppose we could take the Stomper if we ever end up. If we ever end up doing that. Ah, we can pick this card. We can pick this card. Oh, and we got that back. That's great. That's excellent. So we got that back. What else we got? What else have we got? Let me see. I do like the C4 Stalker. We already have one though. I'm not going to pick up another Silencer, I don't think. That's situationally useful. How are we doing on the kicker thing? 1 kicker, 2 kicker, 3 kicker. That's about it, right? Yeah, okay, so the kicker thing's not up our alley. So let's get another rogue together. But our 3s are starting to look pretty tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not the worst. And we can cut this Relic Golem because we didn't really get there. Or we could take the Gloom Dancer guy. I'm going to take another Stalker. It's another rogue, and this rogue's unblockable. So, 7 mana, 6/6 hexproof haste. That could be a 10/10. Oh my god! But 7 mana to be fair, that's a lot. That's a lot, like a lot. More than I need. Okay, I think we did it well enough on the rogues, and we're not doing so hot on the 2-drops that this Into the Wild is important. Ooh, I like you, sir. Now, question. How are we looking at 4s? Well, you are not a 4, so you're fine. Or you're not a 5. We can drop the... See, this is why you don't pick the Dreadworms, you see, because now... Oh, well, we're not going to play you, that's for sure. So, I'm going to take another one of these Diviners, I think. Yeah. I think it's the kind of game where you can definitely do that. It's the kind of set you can be a bit greedy. So this one lets me look at the top 6 cards in my library, reveal an instant source card from among them, put it into your hand. Rest of the bottom of your library in any order. Alright, and what's our instant source count looking like? Okay, let's have a quick look. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. It's not enough. I don't think. Relic Vial, no. Feed this, another feed this one? Maybe. Just go for a yeah, we just do. That's like so strong. I know you take a lot of damage, but it's worth it. What do you do? The target charge level has 3 plus no creature in your party. Okay, so we look at like 5. Oh, okay, that's like a draw 3. What are you? Nah, we're not doing that kind of thing. I won't play you. I'm gonna play him. That's a good card. It's gonna be like a draw. It's gonna be like a look at 3 draw 5. Are you kidding me? That's nonsense. I guess we take this guy. I mean, there are some 1-tough and stuff that it punishes and it can block, so maybe we'll play him. Okay, we don't need Vanquish the Weak anymore. That's for sure. Zulaport Duelist. Oh, you're a rogue. I forgot about that. But you're also a 1/1, so it's not great. I think we'll take you. We're defensive. What are you, by the way? Are you just a gargoyle? Okay, we'll take you. What do you do? When salvage another creature, put a +1 score. Yeah, okay, that's pretty good. Or we could just take another 3 to do. Yeah, we're just gonna take you. Do the rogue thing. Okay, so what is this guy again? 8 more cards. Gets +1 +1. That's madness right now. How do we do that thing? We don't do it very well, do we? We don't have enough. So it's deliberate versus Drana Silencer. I feel like we're not going to struggle to close, to be honest. I don't think we need another one of those. And we have enough removal that we could actually almost cut this thing. Risen Riptide could have us from getting one over. Do we want deliberate? Probably not. Our twos are. We got a lot of stuff going on. Another one of these? My God. Okay. This is weird. Jeez, man. Okay, we're definitely in open colors, that's for sure. Oh yeah, that squid's quite good. I actually quite like that squid. I don't know if I'll play it though. Chilling Trap and or Glacial Grasp. Tap target control mills 2 cards. Our creature doesn't tap during next on close on tap step. Draw a card. That's not the worst because it replaced itself. It does the thing. Okay, this deck is kind of absurd. Well, I don't know if it's absurd. Cuts are going to be hard. So yeah, we're definitely going to play a 17 land deck. So I would like to keep this Cleric around and these into the Royals. So you want to cut you? We might cut you. We'll see. We can play one of these, maybe. It's a good card though. Let's assume we're kicking you for now. Field Research, Risen Riptide. How much kick do we have? Because I mean, if we're not kicking it, that Risen Riptide is just not that good. It's pretty good, but it's like not that good. Ayo. No. Go away. Yeah, we just do not have enough kicker. We do not have enough kicker, so you're right. Which means our deck's actually kind of oddly tempo-y. So we got 6. Okay, so you're right as well. We don't do you very well, so you're right. Marauding Blight Priest. Whenever you gain life, each one loses 1 life. Yeah, you're just not really doing much for us, are you? Though you defend well. A 3/2 is a decent defender. I mean, you're a rogue. And you're 4 mana 3/4, which is fine, though not enough. But you will almost certainly be. You'll get to be a 4/4 menace. But the thing is, do we need you to close? You know? Do we need you to close? We got a lot of 5s though, and I'm keeping this. I really like the Dread one. Like Indestructible is a problem, but we have a lot of 5s. So, well, no, wait, hold on. So we have a Cleric here, and a Cleric here. We mightn't play both of them. We've got like Rogues and Wizards and Clerics up the wazoo. So are we going too hard on the party thing is the question. A 6 mana 3/2 that kills something else. It's likely just to give a -2/-2. Though it does include itself, but it's a rogue, so it's a type that we'll see. So we'd have to have got a Cleric and a Wizard to get -3/-3. But I mean, that is still just really good if it comes off. So. But if it's just the last. So what about a situation where it's like, you know, it's just a card you draw and something gets -1/-1? You know, at that point in the game, is that worthwhile? I'm not cutting any of these removal spells. I do want to keep the Subtle Strike. I think there's potential for it, which actually does give us some counter synergy. Did we ever take that Shadow Cat? I don't think we did, right? Yeah, I think we were well behaved. A 5/4 Indestructible is a real thing, though. I know it's a vanilla card, but I think it's actually really strong. This is always going to cost like 3, so move you down a bit. That's reliably going to cost 3. 3 4s, and then you can also be a 4 to be fair, and you should be a 4 most turns. So there you 4, yeah. So 3 4s, 3 5s. Is this necessary? I mean, if it's because it's a rogue, it's quite good, right? Okay. I'm gonna keep the Cleric. Of Chill Depths, I think. A 1/3 is just a nice body. And I think I'm gonna cut you. Is that greedy? Perhaps. Maybe I cut him. What are our 3s like otherwise? 3, 6, yeah, I'll probably just cut him instead. So I don't need any more 3s. Maybe keep that 2 potentially. We might bring it back in. I'm keeping both of these. I like the Diviners. I think a 4 mana 3D flyer is good and being able to draw a card. Probably can't cut this guy. Right. It's just not necessary. Or we could probably cut the Dreadwolf. And then we're kind of in a good shape. Or we could cut this Silencer. Like a 5/4 is like a 5/4 indestructible is such a beater. Ha 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 ha. We don't necessarily need the Subtle Strikes, given how much removal we do have. But I'm going to keep him around. Okay, so I think we're going to cut him. I think he's necessary. And we either go, so it's either cut the 6 mana is a lot, and we have a lot of removal. Yeah, I'm going to go like this. Because the thing is, we're likely only going to have 2. -2, -2 is good enough. It's good enough. But also, at 6 mana, 3/2 is very underwhelming. And there is a lot of power in this set. I've noticed a lot of power later on in the game. So. Like, we're never going to be doing. Fact, Aiden. I love that guy. So I go first. Yeah, this is kind of like the kind of hand you would expect. It's good though. Removal, rogue, yeah, like 5 power in the air. Yeah, these things die pretty easily, but we will get the guy out pretty consistently with these guys, because it allows us to curve very nicely into that guy, that the 5 mana rare. So I didn't check my lands, but I assume 9/8 is where we want to be, you know, with 4 Feed the Swarms and 4 of the mana Sky Dancers. So I know Feed the Swarm is a sorcery, but like still. All right, what do we got? See, that's not a huge issue currently. That's another Feed the Swarm for us. I could be sensible on Feed Research. Oh, I could research next turn. That's fine. I'm just going to flash him in later. I don't mind taking 2 this turn. Cool. Do I just... is he mono black? Probably not. Oh, I forgot we have this. These guys are going to mill like mad. I forgot they mill. Oh, I hit one of his white sources too. That's nice. So I got double... I can't double field this one. So, sensible thing, hold him back, or attack. Hold him back, so let's just draw. Hopefully we'll hit a land that we can play, otherwise we'll have to discard with it. Yeah, we hit a land we can play, nice. So I'm just going to hold him back for now. I will trade him with the Blight Priest. Oh, he got his white source center. Okay, fair enough. On each creature in your party. Oh, put a +1 on it for each creature in your party. Right, okay, cool. So, question. What do? Kill that thing, take 4. Then kill the Marauding Blight Priest and take another 4. No, 3, sorry. So I'll take 7 mana in total. What is the correct play here? So I don't necessarily want to bounce him. I don't necessarily want to take 4 damage either. That's the thing with Feed the Swarm, right? But I think it's sensible. I think is into an instant. Yeah, I think that's sensible. I think we just kill that guy. I don't particularly love doing this, but well, that's what they're in the deck for. So. If you play some nutty like life gain things, we can bounce the Blight Priest in response so that we don't lose too much life. And here he's binding? No, that's double weight. Yeah, Feed the Swarm was definitely better than black-white, just because you would like to have some life gain. Maybe I should play that cleric, just to offset the Feed the Swarm. Oh, he probably has the oh, that's 6 mana uncommon. That will cost him 4 now. That lets him return 1 creature plus 1. Oh, okay. Good job. Okay. But he has to cast though, so can't cast him now. I'll probably into the Royal here just to slow him down. Do I trade here? Or do I just bounce him? See, because I could trade and then bounce him. And then, you know, even if he draws a land, he can't play both. But he can play the Expedition Healer. So that's a cleric and that's a cleric. Okay, so what's the question? Do we trade and bounce? Or do we just bounce him and keep our creature around? Because he can't replay him this turn. I think I'm just going to bounce him and keep our creature around. Because he can't replay him, right? So now he's got a handful of gas and nothing to do with it currently. So we could play the Merfolk Stalker and Feed the Swarm, the Blight Priest. And then that's putting us down to 10. But it also means we can get in and start putting some pressure on. Oh yeah, and then he's going to have lifelink. And then, yeah, I think that is the correct play. So let's get in. Because his ability will cost 3. So that's reasonable. So that's just down to 10. Which isn't nice. But he's going to have a hard time, like, double spelling. Yeah. Maybe we should have taken that trade, I don't know. Oh, okay, thanks to it. Cool. But now he can't play the 4-drop, right? Yeah. So I lose 1, he gains 1. That's nice, that's okay. So it's sort of an awkward hand. Oh yeah, we don't have double black. So, I guess currently we I'm just gonna play out this. No, I want to get these black cards out of my hand. To be fair. So I'll attack. We're getting pretty low here though. These Feed the Swarms are adding up. I'm gonna play. No, I need to get this black out. I did that in case he has any shenanigans next turn. Smite the monsters, that's not going to work against me. Pressure point, that's not going to work against me. Although pressure point would actually have been really rough. Because of how low we're letting ourselves get. Okay. I see what's up, big dog. So we try to do the life gain thing. So luckily he cannot double spell with his most powerful cards currently. So he has to either play the 4-drop and the 2-drop, yeah, which is what he's going to do. Yeah, sensible. Okay, he's going to get in for 2. Cool. It's not the worst, but it's not great. It also isn't good for him. So again, just not having the most luck right now. I could really use a land. Get in with 1. And then he's going to replay that next turn. So I have to kill it this turn. But now we're going down to 5, which is rough. Do I play this out? No. I think I need to hold on to this. I need to keep tying up his mana, or I'm going to die. But if I don't draw a land next turn, let me see, I've got, what was it, 12 lands left out of 24 cards, so 50-50 draw a land next turn. Yeah, that's just not good enough. I'm just going to play this guy out. I really don't want to, but I just need the blocker. If I was going to do that, though, I could have attacked with the other Sky Dancer, so that was a poor play. But I might block with the Geyser Mage anyway, because 2 in the air is probably worth a little bit more to me than 3 in the ground. That's cool. So now he's gonna get the 3/3 flying vigilance. Ah man, damn it! I'm in a lot of trouble here. Oh, wait, they're all clerics, are they? Yeah. And currently I can't attack, so I'm just going to use up my mana now while I can. Okay, so he's out of resources. This is going to be 3/3 again, right? Yeah, I got good blocks for it though. So yeah, like we've done most of this damage to ourselves, right? We've cast 3 of these, right? Yeah, we have, yeah. Still no land, which is nuts. So it's just play and pass, I guess. Could we do with another land, man? But at least we're stable for now. Oh, there's a land. So we double block there. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Block here. Double block here. I'm okay with that. Am I missing an onboard trick? No, I don't think so. Good. I was about to say there'll be another bloody land. He's not a rogue, that's a damn shame. Okay, this is getting close, but he can't be blocked next turn, which is nice. Because I can put something from his battlefield on the thing. Which means I can put on the Life King guy, which would be lovely. Okay, so currently I need to check this guy's good. So the Shepherd of the Heroes would be really nice. But it may be worthwhile putting... What's the other guy? Oh, no, nothing. Yeah, Shepherd of the Heroes. Oh, Blood... No, yeah. So Shepherd of the Heroes is what I want, because I gain 2 life for each creature in my party. And what is he? He's a cleric, right? And I have a rogue and a wizard, so I'll gain 6 life, which is exactly what I need. Does he get a counter? No. But I get 6 life, right? Yeah! That's what's up. That's what's up. Am I recording this bloody thing? I hope I am. I don't know. I can't remember if I am. I am! That's good. This has been rough. Or... Ooh. Yeah, that's fine. -X, and he has a rogue and 2 clerics, right? So someone's get -2, so that just kills my cunning geyser mage. Okay. So that's not so bad. See, that's why I didn't actually run it. Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. Looks like I hit something decent there. No, not really. Alright, so what's the plan here? If this 4/4 attacks, does he have good double blocks? No, he doesn't actually. And he kind of has to block, or I'm going to get one of his creatures. Right? So I'm going to send the 4/4. And I'm going to, let me see, I'm on 10 now, so I can make the guy unblockable. Send the 4/4. He has to trade, or I'll just get a free creature. I have 7 mana, so I can make him unblockable for. I can make him unblockable for 3, and then I would still have 4 mana left. The 3/4 is blocking his entire board, so I think what I'm going to do is send both. Maybe I make this guy unblockable as well and send him. Nah, because then he can hit me back for a decent amount. So we'll just see what he does here. So he has to put the double block on, yeah, and I am fighting with that. Probably played a little conservatively there. Probably should have attacked with the stalker as well. Yeah, okay, that 3-1's not really going to do it. Not going to do it, man. He sort of, unfortunately, our opponent got off to a really nice start and put me under a lot of pressure. But I managed to stabilize. Now, can we just flat out win from here? 6, 9, 11. No, we're 1 short. So what is the best play for us here? The Seafloor Stalker, though it is good, trades with everything. So I am going to send. I'm going to send 6 damage worth, maybe. Nah, in case he removes something. Nah, I'm going to send 6 damage worth, actually. Hold on. Doesn't change the clock otherwise, you see. Just in case he removes something. Play the land out. He has a discard too, but I mean I only have 1 in hand, so, and I can flash it in response, so yeah. Play the land out. Okay, he's got a cleric, a warrior, and a cleric. So he's gonna get 4 life. That's a shame, I should have just sent them all. But I'm gonna go 3 unblockable. And then he can block 3. And he's going to take 3, 2, and 3. So 8. So I still win, right? Yeah, I still win. I'm going to mill this guy before the game's over. Alright. I think that's game, right? Yeah, that's game. Because it's 3 unblockable, then a 7. And then he can block 3, but he's going to take, yeah. Whew, that was close. That was close. That was very close. Okay, so I need to be careful with them 2 mana removal spells. I mean, I won that game, but I must have done like something like 7 damage to myself with that. So luckily the guy got it back from me. So I may want to play that 2/1 cleric actually. I may want to play that 2/1 cleric just for the life gain. Or I may want to play the wee flyer just for the life gain, I guess. I'm not sure. No, the cleric helps with party, you see. So I may want to play him and just get rid of this guy. Yeah, probably. I could probably play 1 less, feed the swarm. No, they're just too good, right? So I think I'm going to cut Cleric at Chill Depths and play this other guy. I think Cleric at Chill Depths is a marginally better card in a defensive deck, because I do need stuff to hold the ground for me. But he actually trades with less stuff, so. And then the little bit of life gain, because I could get him later on in the game, like where I have a wizard and a rogue out, so I get 3 life back. So that'll like probably pay for like at least 1 feed the swarm. Yeah, it's a small tweak. It's probably not going to make too many differences, or too much of a difference, I should say. But it will make some sort of difference, which is good. That was fun. I enjoyed that deck. It's a lot of fun to play. We have such a, what do you call it? We have such Uh, so we have 15 lands. We do have stuff to slow them down. We do have... yeah, I'm going to keep. Because we have 2 Into the Wilds that can help slow things down. But this is close. I mean, I don't like a 2-lander on the play, but with some stuff to slow them down, I can live with it. Ah, see, that's a pain in the butt. Oh, okay, we hit the 3rd land. That's nice. So I'll probably bounce him around. Oh, is equal to no creatures in your party. You see, he's likely to play a creature out to buff its power, which means I can bounce it. And then he can't replay it, so that's what I'm going to do. I would like to hold on to the Malachir Blood Priest for the reasons I stated earlier. If he's just attacking for 1, I'm okay with that. Especially if he doesn't do anything else. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Like, I mean, that's a fine exchange. I mean, I could have played the Malachir Blood Priest out. But, I kind of want to keep him just a little bit. You know, I was very conscious of how much life I lost that game. It seems like it's going to be common with 4 feeds that feed the swarms. So I think he has a little bit more value in my hand right now, when this is only a 1/2. Oh, so he's 3 colours. Okay, I see you, big dog. See, the fixing isn't great, so I don't know if I agree with that. When Moss gets attached to target creature you control. Oh yeah, that's nice. See, now you can't replay anything. Yeah, cool. So I could bounce him now, or I could just play the guy. Oh, I can just play him next. But if I play him now, I'm taking more damage I can't afford to. Yeah, that's cool. I'm just going to bounce it. Because he has to play a lot of mana to attach that thing right now. Like, I suppose 4 mana, isn't it? Yeah, that's a lot. Like, a lot. More than I need. Okay. I would have preferred probably to play this guy down, so take the, like, 3, was it? Yeah, take the 3. Cool thing is I can bounce him again. I probably will look to do that. Yeah, see, not a good card, dude. I don't think it's a good card. I suppose I could bounce him again. But I don't think I will. It would draw me a card, but I'd rather try and get some mana, because he's probably going to try and put the Maul thing down. So, okay, that's nice. Okay, so we have 5 mana available. So that's nice. So I get in for 2, and then drop the Malachir Blood Priest. Is that what we want to do here? Or do we want to leave Into the Royal up with Kicker? Yeah, I think we want to leave Into the Royal up with Kicker. But then if I play the Malachir Blood Priest now and don't attack, then he might attempt to equip the thing. I'm going to try and get the value out of that, so I'm just going to pass for now. Though I will attack, because I'm not putting a block anyway. If he doesn't hit a land, so he might try and equip that, and then we're in business big time. There will be a target to bounce this turn, that's for sure. Okay, so he's going to play the 1, probably then pay the 4 to equip the thing, I would think. He's thinking about it. Yeah, see, there you go. And now we just kick this bad boy. I believe the protection spell is double. Is 1 away. So, like, that's worth it. That's like really slowed him down. Because now we have 6 mana, so we can feed the swarm and kill this Archpriest now. Because that's only 1 mana. And if we do that, then we have 4 mana left, so we can field research or just flash it in another guy. Yeah, I think I'm just going to attack. Kill the Archpriest. And flash in the other guy later. See, only losing 1 life for that is so nice. And then, yeah, I'm just going to flash in the other one. The other Sky Dancer. I don't know what he'll do now. Tortoise Scythe Cat. Cool. Gotcha. Get your counter. I like it, big dog. I see what you're doing. I like it. But now we're ahead. And we're likely going to stay ahead. So we just got to be careful now. Okay, so Sky Dancer in. Let's see what we hit. Bam, bam. Oh, okay. Oh, we hit the Sky Cat or the Tajuro snap caster thing. Oh well, this is just beautiful. We'll attack first. See what he wants to do. Now there's a pause there which I don't love. He may have a counter spell, which is a real pain. But it's unlikely he's playing blue for a counter spell, so I'm going to try this. And if I get boned, I get boned, and we'll all learn a valuable lesson. Okay, cool. He may have the hexproof, which he can kick. Yeah. Okay, this poor guy has just not been able to get a grasp in this game at all. I keep just bouncing him. This has been very tempo-ish. And now the Molecule Blood Priest is going to get me... I got a Rogue, a Wizard, and a Cleric, so that's going to get me +3, which is nice. Okay, so now he can equip... No, he can't equip because he used double white. Which is unfortunate that the game tapped like that for him. That means he's got no white cards in hand. And so now he's on a 3-turn clock with these guys. And I have another one. Okay, perfect. So it's pretty... We can kick this. And draw 3 cards. So I might do that next turn. So for now... If I attack, right, that's 7 damage. Which means with my Namira Skycaster, he's dead next turn. So that's... I think that's what I'm going to do, actually. Because I'm content to trade with any of these. I got my bounce, got my tempo. He's going to be inclined to not want to block that, I think. But he's kind of getting low, so he has to really consider it, which is nice. And that's good for me, actually. You know? Oh, but it does affect how much life Molecule Blood Priest will get me. But at this point, I don't think that's overly important, so it's okay. Okay. I forget the target opponent loses X life, right? So that's really good. I forgot that. I must remember that. Definitely should have played a pre-combat just to get the extra damage. Whoops. Must remember that. So that Molecule Blood Priest is alright. I'm glad that we held it, you know. We weren't under that much pressure. And we didn't know how the game was going to play out. Because can he, like... Is there any way he can one-shot me? You have to pay 4 to... Nah. There's just no way. Let's pay 4 to equip it. It goes to, what is it, 5-4 first strike. May have flying as well. Does it have flying as well? Yeah. Yeah, 5-4 flying first strike. Yeah. And then he's probably going to play a land, you would think. So he'd be a 6-4. But he can't possibly attack, can he? Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm pretty sure he's dead now, right? Because that is 6, no matter what way you cut it. He may have some sort of shenanigans. He may have Into the Royal himself, to be fair. It's a card that I would definitely cut. Huh. Well, I'm just going to send it all and see what happens, because we have the CD4 Stalker. It's going to lock the game up next turn. If I do play this, if I do have to play the Stalker out, then I will just cast the Field Research and not kick it. So he probably does have Into the Royal. So you'd want to kick my Sky Dancer though. Okay, but that doesn't do anything. That just makes him bigger. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, he's really big now, but I still win. So. Okay, so this is going well. I do think blue-black is the best color combo, but that is only from seeing the cards. Now, I haven't actually like played with most of them. But I think that blue is the strongest, followed by black. So I think blue-black is the best combination you can have. Kind of, I guess. I mean, I'm sure there are some nuts decks out of like the blue-red and I mean any of the decks. The colors seem relatively balanced. I think white is the weakest again. I'm not sure. But yeah, I do think blue black is the strongest. And this game was just, that last game was just a lot of tempo, you know. We just kind of kept setting them back. It all lined up very well for us. You know, it's not gonna line up like that a lot. Okay. Let me think. So I'm on the draw. I have more swamps, right? Yeah, I do. So I have 9 swamps. Into the Royal gives us some time. I do have field research if I draw just a single land. And I am on the draw. So yeah, I'm not going to mulligan this. Especially not with 9 swamps. I mean, we could lose with this hand. But I don't think I can mull this hand, realistically. Well, hello there, friend. How goes it? I think just getting into the Royal on the equipment was the big one, because that would have caused me a lot of problems. We're currently not in any massive rush, and again, I don't want to get Malakir Blood Priest out for like no reason. He's kind of there as a little insurance policy if we run our life down a little too far. I know that's probably per play on my behalf, but I can still bounce something, and then we have the Sky Dancer for next turn, or the Seafloor Stalker, so we'll see. No, okay. So we didn't kick him. Interesting. Am I going to bounce him? No, I prefer him to be a 2-2, to be honest. Yeah, that's fine. I'm good with that. Oh, there's the Dreadworm now. So what do we got? Yeah, okay. So we can drop the Seafloor Stalker now, which blocks the colony pretty well. Or we can flash in the Sky Dancer. I'm going to drop this guy now. I know it's probably a better idea to keep my options open in case I want to use Into the Royal on something. But, yeah, see, that's a guy I don't like. Okay, cool. I will bounce him all day, every day. I hate that card. So now we're at 4 mana. Do I attack? I'm going to draw the Blood Priest. I will trade it for the Gnarled Colony. I'm going to bounce the Oran Reef Ooze. So I can't attack, right? Because he can just eat me. So that's no good. So do I want to drop this Malakir Blood Priest now? Probably. I don't want to waste too much mana. So I'll just drop him. I still get 2 life and he loses 2 life, so that's nice. It's not the worst. It's decent. And then I could bounce this Hydra now, but I want to see if he does anything else. I think the reason blue is so strong as well is that it's got so much instant speed stuff. There's a real dearth of instant speed stuff in this set. Yes, I'm just going to bounce that. I mean, I know he gets to replay it or whatever. But he doesn't get to draw a card. He doesn't get any shenanigans. And I can double block the Ooze if he attacks with it. So. And I will double block the Ooze because I hate that card. Can't replay it. Well, he can, but if he's replaying it as a 2-2, I don't mind so much. You know? Because the Ooze is like... This is like a +1/+1 counter thing. I need... Right, he's attacking and he knows that I can. That I can double block him, right? So what's he representing? I'm just going to check quickly. Because I know that he definitely has a trick here. And it's just the question is, do I care? So there is practice tactics, right? Tries no creature in your party, so he'll deal 2 damage to one of my creatures and just kill it, blow me out in the double block. How bad is that? That's awful. That's awful. And he knows I can kill it, so there's no way he's this is not a bluff. So I'm not doing that. No way, Jose. If he plays another 2-2, I don't care. I don't want to like trade both of my creatures. Eventually, it's. Oh, okay. That's like the look for a creature card. 5. You're gonna hit most of the time. Okay, so having only 4 mana is kind of a problem. So I'm going to field research now. I know it seems counterintuitive, but I want to get this land online. See, there's a Feed the Swarm. So now all day, every day, we're killing this guy. 3 damage, don't care. Don't care. That guy is a problem. Big problem. There we go. And we got 2 life off the Blood Priest, so even after taking a hit for 4, and taking a hit for 3 essentially. We still living though, so that's good. All right. So I think in this situation, I'm just going to double flash in. He still has the trick he's been representing. So I'm just going to double flash. Pass turn. Because when a lot of I guess +2/+2 left. Ooh, I don't like it. I don't like it. So now if he attacks, we know it's that white spell probably. So I could triple block, and he will kill 3 of my creatures. Is that worth it? It's probably not. He's representing a trick. Now you know it's a white trick. So it's probably practice tactics. And wait a minute, does he have anything in his party? No, it can't be, because he's a beast and an elephant, right? So it can't be that tactics thing. So what could it be? I'm just going to check my phone here. This is how you got to learn the cards, man. Resolute Strike. Possibly, yeah. +2/+2. Yeah, 6/6. That would be tough. Dauntless Unity. Can't kick it, so we just get +1/+1. Pressure points. Curative down to control. So Kabira takedown for 2. So we could just put 4 things on him, right? But then he would kill. That would still work out like pretty well for him. So I think I'm just gonna take the 4 because I can hit him back for 4. And I've got the Dreadworm now for next turn. So I wonder if Spurs play is good. I feel like it is good, you know. Actually, we have 7 mana now. Now I have 2 creatures in our party, so his ability costs 3. We have 7 mana, so that's 4. But the Dreadworm is a good blocker now. So the plan is get in for 4 and drop the Dreadworm. Hold the land for next turn. Make him indestructible. Then your boy has a problem. Okay. So, what do? Because he's going to be attacking me for 10 this turn. You know. Do I trade off? I probably will trade the Dreadworm off for this. He may have the combat trick, but I think it's a like deal damage combat trick, and he doesn't have enough. So I'm going to take 4 from the colony, and I'm going to put the Dreadworm on, and we'll see what he has. Nothing. Okay. Interesting. Another colony. Okay, that's a bit of an issue. You can sack that thing, draw a card. That costs all his mana. A 3/1. Okay, not the worst, not the worst. Oh, perfect. So now I can bounce something. I'm going to bounce a blocker, naturally. Now, if I bounce a blocker, alright, and send a lot, I'm sending 8 damage. So that's not enough, right? That's not enough. So I could make him unblockable for 3 and then drop it, and then that would mean that I would get in 7 damage. And then drop in a Mirror Sky Dancer next turn, and then the game's over. But if I attack for 4, the game's kind of also over. So I am going to send both of these fellows. And then I'm going to kick this fellow. Bounce this guy. And do I play the land? Is it likely that no, I don't need to play the land. I'm holding it. I don't have any other landfall triggers, so I probably don't need to hold it. And this time I will block the Nautic Colony with, I think, the Seafloor Stalker and the Geyser Mage, to be honest. Well, not necessarily, because if he doesn't have anything and I win next turn, he may have been bluffing this whole time as well. I just felt like he had something, so he may have been bluffing. So he sends the 3-1, we put the 2-1 on it. If he sends the 4-4, we put the Seafloor Stalker and the Geyser Mage on it. Now you don't take any damage. Even if he has a pump, we still eat something. We'll still have one more toughness than he has power, so even if he's a pump, he's not going to roll over for too much. Huh. He has a trick. Oh, he doesn't have a trick. So he never had a trick at all, I guess. So now I can quite safely just... He didn't need to show me that. He shouldn't have shown me that, because I would have blocked the Nautic Colony. Oh. Right, hold on. What is it for 1 green? I'll check here. What is it? Probably very little. Probably nothing, to be honest. But ++ encounter target creature. So even if he tramples over, that's not an issue. So we block like this. And I guess we block like this. No, is there literally any need to do that? No, there's not. We win. So I'm just going to block like this. We win regardless whether we have this Geyser Mage or not. So I guess I'll block. But no, because there's nothing I'm blocking for. So there's no reason to block. It doesn't make any sense. That's not being cautious. That's just being stupid. Right. Because now we just activate his ability. Wait, no, he's just dead anyway. Right? If I just attack all, he's just dead, right? Yeah. So I just attack all, he's dead. And then I can still have 2 blockers. But he has trample, so it doesn't matter. Even if I have the 2 blockers, right? So I'm just going to do this then. Doesn't matter if I keep the Geyser Mage back. That will give me 3 toughness and he has 6 power. So no. Yeah, okay. No, there's no need. So it looks like it was a favorite trick that you didn't have. You know, it's possible though, of course, he knew that the trick wasn't going to work in that turn. That's why he searched for something else. But of course, if he's using up all his mana, what's he going to find? That's the question. You know? But it's possible he didn't have anything. But, I'm glad I didn't double block though, because I would have not double block, probably would have had a triple block and I would have got blown out for sure, almost for sure. So that's good. So this deck's going well. The Vampire Cleric has been okay. I think it's probably better than the other Cleric. Yeah, I mean 1/3 is a nice stat line if you're somewhat defensive, but it's quite easy to push through it. It does buy me a turn if you're in a very controlling deck. It buys you a turn because it taps it down, right? So that's good. But if you're in this deck's more tempo-y, so I don't necessarily want that. Having a 2/1 that can trade up is nice. Get the extra life is really important because of the 4 Feed the Swarms. I'm so glad we got the Feed the Swarm too, because man, that Oran Reef ooze is a house. I lost a game where my opponent was on the play during Sealed and played that turn 3, and there was just nothing I could do. I literally couldn't stop it. I could stop it, obviously, but like it got him way too far ahead. Okay, this is nice. So we have the curve, but the curve's not great because we want to get the value with the creature. So that's okay. So we're not going to actually curve out into him, I don't think. Okay. Not a big deal. There's only 2 drops, but their deck's kind of like that anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. Mono wet. Okay. A 3/1 I'm not so scared of. Though I will take a decent bit of damage here, so I need to get going here. I'm probably more inclined to block with the flyer. Oh, okay, I got the raptor. So this is pretty fast. Okay, Mono White's got some shenanigans going on. Okay, so Subtle Strike will kill one of those, so that's fine. Unfortunately, Subtle Strike will not cause... No, Subtle Strike will cause Seafloor Stalker to survive, that is true. But I'm going to kill that creature anyway. So what's the question? Do I flash in, block the 2/2 in the air, Or do I trade off on the ground? Well, Solar Strike's going... No, because the Solar Strike's going to... Yeah, so I'm just going to pass. I'll flash in the 2-1, block the 2-2. He may have a trick, but this guy's come at me pretty fast. He's got 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop, so... Okay, that's good. That doesn't make any sense for your deck. If you're this aggressive, but... Oh, okay, cool. So that's another creature that's worth killing, right? So we'll flash. Is there something for one white? Oh, please tell me that's... Oh, that's a good card to hit. I'm glad we hit that. So block here. Okay, so the Expedition Diviner trades most of his stuff, and then next turn we can 3/4 Stalker and keep Subtle Strike up. So that seems to be the play. We're getting pretty low here. I will trade. Card or no, I will trade. Well, I don't need to trade. I can just block them, but I will block something. He can pump his team, right? Alright. So let's just block this guy. Maybe we should block the 1/1. I don't know. Yeah, should block the 1. Turns out I should block the 1/1. So that extra toughness mattered. Silly boy. But that's okay. Seafloor Stalker. That is instant, yeah. So we can kill a 1/1. And, no, let me just check something. So that's 5 mass. If he attacks with that, we're good. Try to block the 1/1, that was my fault. Let's see, got any tricks? So then in response... do that. Put a counter on him. So now we're going to eat that. We're going to take 2 damage, unfortunately. Oh, we picked any target. Okay, that's not so bad. Huh. Okay, so we got to keep the Trickster out. But that's actually quite good for us. So he attacks, we flash on the Trickster. We have to block. Oh, this worked out quite well because we were able to tap us otherwise. That worked out really well. So do we attack? Is it risky? Yeah, it's really fucking risky. But at the same time, I get a 3/4 flyer out of the deal. And like, he is a cleric and he is a rogue. So if I play him now, I'll gain 2 life up to 7. And then when he comes in, I'll gain 6 life. So yeah, that is most certainly what we're going to do. Because I don't mind trading this guy off at the moment, given that we're behind. So I'm going to send him, because I don't mind trading off. We're behind. We want the trade. It's kind of an awkward spot for him. Yeah, exactly, because now I get his Emeria. Shepherd of the Heroes. Yeah, this guy. Not Emeria. Shepherd of the Heroes. So now I get 6 life, right? I go up to 13. 4 life. Oh, both clerics. Do I want to kick this? Or I'm going to wait a turn. Because I need to refuel. So I know it's essentially taking a turn off, but do I chump or do I take 4? I can afford to just... Now, can he grow this big enough or do I just chump? What's the question? He needs to do me. At 6 mana, he needs to do me for like 7. Do I want to chump? No, I'm not going to chump yet. I'm going to take the 4. There's like no way he can do me for 7. There's just no way. And I'm not going to chump now. So the next thing we're going to do is we're just going to send... do we send both? Yeah, I'm going to send both. 7 damage or 7 damage. Like. If I get a creature off this, like, we're in good shape. So he probably has something. No, he doesn't. Okay. Interesting. So I get to pick one. Tazim Raptor. Three one. Yeah, a 3-1 is just a good body. He just blocks well in this board against this guy. And now we just Geyser Mage, I think, right? Kick this guy, bounce his Ox. He may have the protection spell. It's a run up. It is definitely, and he's out. Sorry, Paulo. That rare, naturally, as it should be, is very powerful. You know, it's very, very powerful. He probably should have taken the trade, but maybe he didn't. He hasn't seen it before. He wasn't sure, because he probably should have taken the trade. Because I got 4 life and a 3/4 flyer out of that. Whereas if he just traded, you know, I was left with 2-1. Then the game's completely different. You know, if I don't draw, luckily I had card draw obviously, but if I don't draw something, you know, he can take that game back. But then I sort of got out of range. So again, the cleric playing a big role again today, or again in that match, the 2-drop. So this format isn't that slow, you know. This format is not that slow. Okay, so I basically got like, essentially I've got a 2-drop, a 3-drop, a 4-drop, a 5-drop, and a 6-drop. So this is a pretty good hand. Though I do need to draw a card. But I have Into the Royal to slow things down, so that's nice. I played, one of my sealed was actually a blue-black rogues deck as well, with the same rare, and the Signpost Uncommon as well, which I forgot about somehow during the deck build and didn't put it in until like I was 2 or 3 games in. And it made a huge difference, so I really wish I had have put it in. Ooh, Feed the Swarm. Nice. And we got a 3rd land as well. Good. Very good. Will I bounce anything this turn? Maybe. Depends what he plays. Because I'm going to flash in a 2-1 flyer next turn. So, maybe I bounce it just for the tempo. Am I going to bounce that? Nah, him replaying that later is actually worse for me. And Into the Royal, I can work that in somewhere else later. Okay, so the question is, 2-1 flash flyer that mills for 2, or a 2-3. The 2-3 blocks well, so we'll play him for now. I could use a card, to be fair. I could use a land. Okay, tap land coming in. Okay, so he needed that, so he's holding gas, we know that, because he probably wouldn't have played that, because that's a reasonable split card, right? Okay, that's not a good card, I don't think. So I can attack, then I'm not blocking. So I'm attacking for 2, and I'm taking 2 back. And I'm behind, currently, just in life total. So I'm just going to hold off, and I'm just going to drop my 4-drop right now. Could have suppose left Into the Royal up, but I can start attacking with this 3-2 now. Such a great card. 4 mana 3-2 that draws you a card if you have another wizard. Such a good card. Such a good card. You do need a couple of wizards, obviously, but like, such a good card. Okay. So now I do want to Into the Royal, most likely. I may also just straight up Feed the Swarm this guy. Like it's a dangerous card, and we're seeing a lot of clerics. He can sack with the Relic Vial, right? Do I want it? Well, if he sacks in response, I don't lose any life. Right? So I'm going for it, because that card can get out of hand. So if he sacks in response, I don't lose any life. He has Graveyard Recursion, but see, I don't lose any life now. I lose the life from this trigger, obviously. And he gets a card, I know it's a pain. But I do not. Now I'm hitting for 5 and taking 2 back. Right? So that means I'm winning this race, so I'm going to go for that. I have Into the Royal as well, so that's good. He probably has Graveyard Recursion to get this thing back. But now I have Into the Royal up. I could kind of watch, see what he does. Make a decision that way. Okay, so he's happy enough to race. So remember, the Seafloor Stalker can become unblockable, you see, so that's another option for me. I've got 2 on party now, so the ability costs 3. I've got a Wizard and a Rogue. I do not have, do I have a Cleric? I do. So I'll make his ability cost 2. Into the Royal is a great card. I think it wheeled too. The first time I saw it, it wheeled, which I don't think it should, but there you go. Gotcha. 1-4 doesn't do much. It's gonna slow the thing down a little bit. So I don't know. Do I want to bounce anything at this point? How tied up is my mana for the next few turns? It's pretty tied up, so I'm gonna bounce that now, just because my mana is tied up. I would like to use the card draw on this or get something a little bit better, but my mana is quite tied up, and I don't want him gaining life because I'm trying to tempo him out. As I say, my mana is tied. Okay, so now I have 5 mana, so I can just drop the Dreadworm, which is probably the right call. So I'm just going to get in, drop the Dreadworm like that. That takes a lot of stopping. Indestructible or no, that's why he's in the deck. A 5/4 is a 5/4. Like it's just that's what it is. It's a lot of power and a lot of toughness. So like he doesn't even have, technically if he plays this card, he doesn't even have the damage to double block it and kill it without a trick. And if it takes 2 of your cards and a trick to get through this Dreadworm, I'm okay with that. So he's on a 3-turn clock. I can I can't shorten it by much. But if I attack with the Dreadworm, we're in like good shape. Also, I have the Geyser Mage now. Yeah, man, blue is so stacked, you know. Okay. Perfect. So he's indestructible. So now I'm just going to attack with everything. Because I'm attacking for 10. And he's indestructible. What do you do? Yeah, sure enough. He must have some sort of shenanigan. Oh, he's just going to sack and draw. I mean, that is not an issue. That's not an issue. So I could Geyser Mage, but I don't want to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the Blood Priest out. There we go. Play him out. And then pass it back, baby. Because next I've got 5 in the air and 3 unblockable. I'm essentially 1 life off. It's all his life gains actually shorten my clock just enough. Is there a board wipe? There is a board wipe actually. That's not bad. So he gains a life, yeah, and I lose a life, yeah. But my life total is high. Okay, flash in this guy. Oh, he has his own. Very nice, sir. Very nice. What are you gonna hit for me? Ooh, 2 lands. Well, that's actually not perfect to be fair. But also there's a 5/4 on this board, so it's like, I don't know. Alright, but now he gets indestructible anyway. Does it matter? So I kick this. What am I bouncing? I can bounce the flyer, and then I'm definitely getting 5 on the ground, and then he has to block. Yeah, I'm just gonna bounce the flyer. Does he have enough mana? No, he doesn't. He doesn't. So bounce him. I think that's the correct decision. And then I'm representing 5 in the air, 5 on the ground, so he has to block that. And then anything else trades anyway, so yeah, that's good. I'm just going to go all in. So, oh, well, I forgot about that, but then that's going to end pretty poorly. If that's what you want to do. Because somebody has to jump the Dreadworm now. I suppose they don't have to. Wait a minute, that's 10. Yeah, that's 1 short, to be fair. So he gets to keep his 1/4 around or whatever, but like he's on 2 now. So like he literally needs 3 blockers. Or some more life, to be fair. Maybe it was incorrect to trade off a guy that could be unblockable in this situation. It's possible it was incorrect to try and trade that off. Okay, so 2/2 flyer, that's cool. She's on 3 life. But this Dread one was putting in the work. He's playing quite well with the Relic Vial, I have to give him that. You know, like it's he's making good use of it. You can return a tap land to your hand, dude, and then just replay it. I think, because I don't think he played a land this turn, right? Yeah. Plays this. Then he plays the. Is that the 3/3 where like he gains life, I lose life? No, it's the guy I benched. Yeah. It may have been hasty to trade off the 3/2. Oh, the 2/3 unblockable, because that would just won me the game this turn. Well, no, it would have won me the game, but like, you know what I mean. But then, you know, he would have these things. That, you know, so he's lifelink as long as you throw another cleric. That's gonna help a lot, to be fair. He only has clerics, so he's up to. That's kind of crazy how much life he gained that turn. But now it's 5 in the air, so all I have to do is like Deadly Alliance, the Tazim Raptor. He can't sack it in response, so that's good. That'll be 5 in the air, right? Then I'll send a 5 on the ground, so it has to be chumped. But he'll gain 2 from the Expedition Healer. But if I kill the Expedition Healer, then he has to trade with one of these, right? He has to trade with one of the flyers. Then the Expedition Healer's gone, so he gets no life back. That means he has to trump the Dread one. And then the Geyser Mage will trade with the Malachir Blood Priest. And I'll be up a flyer. And he'll have a flyer that can block me. So I think the right play is to kill the Lifelinker, actually. What does it say? Whenever creature you control dies, you just want to less you gain 1 life. He's going to go to the 7. I think the right play is to kill this flyer. And then not attack. And just not attack, right? I can send these 2. So he's going down to 2 no matter what. If I send the 5/4, he's actually just going to gain 2 life because he can just jump there. So yeah, I think that's the right attack, right? Yeah. I think that's the right attack. This has been closer than I thought it would be. This black-white deck is good. The life gain is just really important and really useful. That was something of a waste. Well, this gives me the landfall trigger, so I'm actually going to cast this right now because it gives me the landfall trigger. So I get to look at 5 cards and put 3 of them in my hand. Now if I kill the 1/4, right? So let me think here. So I kill the 1/4. That means he has to block the Geyser Mage. But he gains 2 life back. If I kill the 2 life, he yeah, but then he can chump. Yeah. So I think I'm just going to kill the lifelinker. So I'm going to lose 3 life here. Unless he sacks it in response. If he sacks in response, I don't lose any life, which is fine. Actually, it works out better for me. Yeah, if he sacks in response, it works out better for me. He gets a card, which is obviously not better for me. but it works out better for me life-wise. Because this is going to be rough. You know, that's a 2-2, right, though, so it's not the worst. So I don't mind which way this plays out. Okay, and now... he can trade with the guy's image if I send it now, right? So he's forced to block in the air. And then he's forced to block the guy. But he can't double block him anyway. And I have enough damage to kill all of them. Yeah, I'm just gonna... No, is that good? I mean, I'm just letting him trade the Malachite Blood Priest for that. Yeah, so... This is better. I don't want to let him trade. Yeah, obviously. Yeah. So now he has to put that... He has to put that on the 3-2. And then that on that. Okay, cool. He is really holding on. I'm really impressed with this black-white deck. Really impressed with it. That's not worth the whole pile too. Uh-oh. He's got the card that lets you return one creature. Oh, okay, he's just gonna force it. Okay, that's not the worst thing. Okay, so he's gonna lose. He's gonna lose 2 life to that, right? Okay, so hold up. He's dead, right? He will gain 3 life. He can't sack, so I'm pretty sure he's dead, right? So you just drop this. Feed the swarm this. And he is dead, as far as I'm aware. On board, like he's dead on board. Yeah. Man, that was a great game. And the relic vial actually put in a huge amount of work. You know, I know I a lot of times I was killing stuff regardless of the vial being there or being on, but it's because I knew I needed to. Like I couldn't let him stabilize. I was pushing him as hard as I could. Because I mean, with the creatures that he had, like if he had that creature where whenever you lose life, whenever you gain life, the opponent loses life. If that creature had stayed around, that game was... I would have lost that game handily, you know. So I was trying to put as much pressure on him as I could. Trading off the Sea Stalker was probably the wrong decision. Seafloor Stalker, probably the wrong decision. But again, I traded him off for a creature that was going to do a lot of damage to me in the long run. I probably would have... The amount of life that he gained that game with the Relic Vial being on, he would have killed me with that creature if I hadn't offered the trade. So I think in the end, because I have so much evasion anyway, and the Dread Worm was doing great work there again. Just man, a 5/4 is a 5/4. Like I mean, 9 total power and toughness is a good deal, and the ability to become indestructible is huge. You know, it's huge. I mean, it's not great against like instant speed removal and stuff like that, or like red based damage removal at instant speed. But it is great against double blocks, right? It's great against double blocks because it's very easy to double block a 4 toughness creature, so it really covers his like 1 weakness. So this isn't the best hand in the world, but I can technically like get the guy online early, but he's not gonna have anything in his yard, so it's not really worth it. Okay, so we're looking at landfall here. A 3/1. So I play my 2/3, or do I flash something in? I mean, the Solid Strike works nice. I think this turn I'm just going to take the 1 damage and flash in the guy, get him going. Because if I can get a counter on him, he becomes a 3/2 flyer, and that's a problem. Oh, okay. Because he's gonna have a land, obviously. Yeah. So now I'm not taking. Oh, and he's three colors too. So I'm taking 3. Okay. Well, I wouldn't have blocked anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Oh, almost cast Salt Strike. Whoops. That's good. Let's see what we hit. Hopefully lands. Could be holding tons of mana. What do we got here? Oh, another equipment. Oh, Traumatic Voice. Okay, that's not so bad. Into the Royal. That's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. So I'd rather leave up Into the Royal and bounce this guy. So I'm going to do that. I might have a Subtle Strike target next turn as well. So we'll see. There's nothing good in his yard yet, right? No, so I'm just going to wait. Because an Into the Royal could really blow him out. Well, not really. Oh, see, that's perfect. Because he's going to play the land now. Then I Subtle Strike in response. Yeah, see, right? So I Subtle Strike in response. He's dead. Put a +1 on him. And then bounce him, and he can't really play anything. Oh, you're going to play the axe. You're going to play the axe. But then it doesn't get to attach to a creature, so that's nice. You can replay the axe, but then he has to play to equip it, which is 3, is it, I believe? Oh no! What? Oh yeah, no, it stays in the battlefield. What am I talking about? But it's 3 to equip it, right? Yeah, that's expensive. And now I've got a 3/2 flyer, unchallenged on the board. I have nothing I want to put in the yet. The 3/1s are not a bad deal, but we can do that later. You know. So right now 5/4 is doing a lot of work. And I don't want to return my Sky Dancer to my hand because it has a counter on it. This has really slowed him down. The tempo game is strong. Again in this format. Tormenting Voice. That's actually, oh my god, you absolute hero. You absolute hero. So now I can steal that. Oh my god. So the question is, am I willing to return a 3/2 to get a 6/5 and a 4/4? I am. It's a great turn for me. I will miss my +1/+1 counter. I miss it dreadfully. Oh, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel. I've got 15 damage on the board. This doesn't feel right. I feel dreadfully bad for this poor man. Unfortunately, I can't double spell this turn. So I'm going to send both of these. It's 11 damage, so he has to chump. Yeah. But I can double spell next turn with the Seafloor. This game is over. Broken Rares will do that, to be fair. Broken Rares will do that. Yeah, sorry, man. That was just unfair, you know. Broken Rares will do that. So they will. Oh, and he discarded it to the turn. Oh, that was so beautiful. Because I was thinking about, like, even the 3/1 would have been nice. Or the 3/1. Because of the landfall ability, it maybe becomes a, what's it, a 5/3, and that's, I get that for free, so. And I haven't done 7/0 in a while, so a 7/0 would be lovely. And I think this deck can do it. for sure. This blue black deck is nuts, not just nuts. Plenty of tempo, plenty of evasive threats, plenty of removal, and just a lot of options. You know, got the Into the Royal there, got the Subtle Strike, you know, the Cunning Geyser Mage. Just all around like a nice bit of everything. So I go first. So this is the kind of card the hand you lose with, right? I have Feed the Swarm to slow him down and Subtle Strike. Yeah, I'm gonna keep. It's risky, but I do have stuff to slow him down with. And like I have, the thing is I can be somewhat what's the term? I can use my Feed the Swarms without much thought. I could Subtle Strike that now. But if I don't draw a card, I'm not doing anything next turn, and I'm just going to Subtle Strike it anyway, so I'll hold on to that. Okay, so there we go. So I probably should have Subtle Strike that, but no. But no. I didn't know that, though, because, I mean, there's no point Subtle Striking that if... Oh, so he's got two of them now. I see you, big dog. I see you. So I can actually Subtle Strike and Feed the Swarm this turn. And kill both of them. And he's stuck on mana, so that is what I should do, I think. So I am going to do that. I know I could get my 3-2 out, but by wiping his board, it's pretty good. Is he going to block that? Okay, cool. So Subtle Strike. I think our opponent's stuck on mana. So I get in for 3, and then he's going to be 4 power unblockable later. And then I just Feed the Swarm now. Because if he misses his land drop, it's kind of over. It's not over, but it's close. It's pretty close. Oh, I got a land drop. Okay, but he doesn't have anything. So now I attack. And I am going to play this guy. Nah, because if I draw a land, and I will off this, and I get to look at 4 cards, then I can double spell next turn. Now I should just be sensible and do this, even though I only get to look at 4. Okay, so what do I want here? I want this guy. Put 3 of those cards into your hand, and the rest of the bottom will be like in a random order. So I want a land. Do I want the removal or the kind of unnecessary 2-drop? No, I want the land and the unnecessary. That is such a good card, dude. Oh my god. So now I just have 6 mana. So I get to Feed the Swarm this guy. Get in for another 3. And he's had it. He has had it. I don't blame him. I don't blame him whatsoever. He got stuck on lands. That was kind of tough on the opponent, you know, and then that's why those 1/1 flyers are dodgy, right? There is plenty of things that punish 1 toughness in this set. Although I don't know how playable that was it Pyroclasm it's called? I don't know how playable that necessarily is. Well, the Subtle Strike really doesn't. Do I have enough room? Okay, good. So just one last time we'll have a look at the deck again. I'll show it off again. So 2 Into the Royals, which were excellent. 4 Feed the Swarms, which were excellent, but we flew a little close to the sun a couple of times. The Blood Priest I pulled in after the first game, seeing how close Feed the Swarm was running me to killing myself. And I took out... what did I take out? Oh yes, Cleric of the Chill Depths, who actually I think is a bad card now. My thinking was I like the 1/3 stat line. It's good. It blocks like X1s well, and even if it dies, it buys you an extra turn. But I think that's too defensive, and I don't think it can trade up with enough. Whereas this Blood Priest, the life gain is really important for us, and we were trying to just use it to mitigate like a lot of Feed the Swarms. I only ran 1 Subtle Strike because it is a good. I like it as a card. I couldn't decide when I first read it if I thought it was good, but that's when I thought you could only pick 1. But being able to pick 2, it's definitely a good trick. So, but I only played 1 of them because it is a trick. You don't want to have too many of those, right? Then the Geyser Mage. I mean, just the ability to bounce is always great. Like a 3 mana 3/2 is a good card. Well, it's a fine card. It's a playable card. And then 6 mana for a 3/2 that bounces is a good card. Field Research. I picked that up somewhat late. I was very happy to get it. A bit of card draw is great. And then 3 mana draw 2. Divination with upside is excellent. The Stalker I got. I picked one early, very very early. Over like it was probably like maybe a bit much to take that card that early, but I've been impressed with it. You often can trigger its ability for 3 mana. And like a 3 mana 3/3 unblockable. 3 mana to make a 3/3 unblockable is going to close some games out, and it has helped. Although most times I haven't had the time to cast it because I've had 4 of these guys, which have been excellent today. 2/1 flyer for 3 is fine. The mill has been useful. We didn't end up doing the full mill thing we were looking to. We had the Relic Golem, and then we had the options for some other cards that we ended up passing on though because they we just weren't doing the mill thing well enough, although I forgot that these things milled. So, might have been better off taking some of those cards. Expedition Diviner, 2 of those. I think it's just an exceptional card. 4 mana 3/2 flyer is good. Full stop. And then the ability to draw a card is good. Plus, it's on like relatively frequent. It's not on that frequently, to be fair. But we've gotten a card out of it most times. And then the Living Tempest was just another way to close. Like a 5 mana 3/3 flash flyer is good as well, obviously. The flash helps, but not massively. Then this card has really impressed me. This card has been very strong. I know it's 5 mana, but the games aren't super fast. And yeah, the ability to look at like what is going to be 5 cards most of the time and put 3 of them in your hand is nonsensical. It's nonsensical. Deadly Alliance. We actually do the party thing quite well. We actually tried to sneak in a bit more party. That's why I ended up running the Blood Priest, a bit Cleric. And then I feel like we're running something else that's good for it. Nah, we just ended up with like 1 Cleric and a lot of Rogues and some Wizards. So that was good. So it was fine. And even at 5 mana, it's still like a decent card. But you're always going to get it for like 4 or 3. So it's just a great card no matter what way you look at it. And then Dreadworm. I'm a big fan of it. I think its stats line up really well. I think its stats line up really well with the format so far. And 5 power is like very hard to block. There's almost nothing with like 6 toughness. There are cards with 6 toughness, but not that many. So it's really hard to block. And then of course being able to make it indestructible is a huge game because then you can't double block it. It essentially means that quite frequently it's just unblockable. Like you just need to kill it some other way. Yeah. And then obviously this guy has really won the game for us on several occasions. His ability to flash in on top of a rogue, return that rogue to your hand and put him out, has been excellent. It won us probably 3 games, I would think, if not 4. It certainly closed out that 6th game. And also, the first game we played, we would have lost from how many feed the swarms we casted. But we managed to get back the 5-drop, the white flyer, the 3/4, that gains 2 life for each creature in your party. And I think we gained 4 or 6 life off that. So he's been brilliant. But it's actually funny, you don't really want to curve into him too frequently. Even though our deck curves into him really well with these guys and these guys. But there's rarely stuff in the graveyard, obviously. But luckily we had an opponent play Tormenting Voice. And of course these guys mill. So you can, if you're lucky, you can curve into them quite well. So yeah, I think the Sky Dancers really impressed me. As did he, naturally. The Sea Floor Stalkers, I think are just a really solid card. The ability makes it a solid card. And obviously because we have rogue synergies, it helps out. So yeah, there's not one card in this deck I don't think is a good card. Malachir Blood Priest has actually impressed me as well. It's the life gain and the little bit of shock or damage to your opponent has been very relevant. So there's every single card in this. There's no filler in this deck at all. Every single card in this deck, I don't think none of it's filler whatsoever. Malachir Blood Priest is pretty close to filler, I guess. But I don't think so. I don't think it's good enough. And then this was our sideboard up here. I wanted to play Drawn the Silencer, and I tried to work for it, but in the end up, we didn't need it, and it was obvious that the best we were going to get is -2/-2, which come turn 6, or not turn 6, sorry, come turn like 10, which is when you're going to cast this thing. It's just not. It's not enough, you know. The Relic Golem probably could have played that, but at the same time, if he's our 3-drop, it's not great. Good synergy though with this guy, but he can really sit there and do nothing for quite a long time, you know. And 2 mana to tap and make your opponent mill 2 cards to try and get him online is not how you want to be spending your mana. So if you get him on turn 3, it's pretty dodgy. So that's why I didn't play him. I was looking to play this one as well, but we don't gain life very well. I only wanted him for the cleric thing, and we ended up having enough 3s that I just ran the Blood Priest instead, or initially I ran the Cleric of Chill Depths. I do think Shell Shield is more playable than it looks. I do think Skyclave Squid is also more playable than it is playable. I don't think Cascade Seer is playable. I think 3 power. I like the Scry, but I think 3 power is not enough for 4 mana in this format so far, from what I've seen. That's like, you have to be really doing the mill thing for that card to be playable, but I do think it is playable if you're really doing the mill thing, because it replaces itself, and you know, you need to get the 2 cards in, and you can, if you cast an upkeep, you get 2 turns off a certain creature. So it's like, it might have actually been good in our deck for tempo. So I may have wanted to play that possibly, but there was nothing I would cut for that. So and yeah, these guys, I don't think they're that good. They're not bad, but if you play them on turn 2, you're pretty unhappy about it. And then even for 6 mana, getting a 3/3 flying lifelink, I mean, that is good, right? That is good. Like, well, it's not great. It's okay, but I don't think it's strong enough. And there's too much stuff that preys on weakness, preys on one toughness stuff. Sorry. And then Vanquish the Weak, we picked it, and I wasn't sure about that pick, to be honest. And in the end up, I didn't play it because it's too situational, and it's expensive. And then also, yes, we got this guy, and that, like, these are like the filler cards that I would have played if my deck didn't come together quite as well as it did. Because I think this card's fine. If you get a 4/4 menace for 4, that's a good card. That's a very good card. But if you don't get a 4/4 menace for 4, it's just a filler. So yeah, like, a lot of these are cards I would have played if the deck didn't come together as well as it did. But I think we just kept getting past. Just so many good cards. We found the open colors for sure, which is weird because blue black shouldn't be open, you know. But what do you do? Because I do think they're the 2 best colors in the set. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the draft. I did, and I'll have another one up shortly. Oh yeah, I'm still here, by the way. I'm just gonna press this little button.